How's it going, troops? Jordan here, and welcome to my 3,000 subscriber Q&A special. I honestly still can't believe that I've hit the milestone of 3,000 subscribers. To me, it's such a huge number. I know it might not sound a lot to some people, but for me, it's an absolute huge number and a great milestone to achieve. And honestly, it means absolutely the world to me. So thank you so much, guys, for helping me reach 3,000 subscribers. So guys, to celebrate this milestone, I'm going to be answering the many questions that you guys have submitted to me via my YouTube comments and also via my Discord server, which, by the way, for the first 24 hours of this video going live, check the description out and you can join my Discord server there. But anyway, troops, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and let's jump right into the questions. So the first question here is from Bob Bobson, who asked the question, why are you gay? Oh boy, I'm starting to think this might have been a bad idea. No, Bob Bobson, you are gay. Okay, so actually moving on to some real questions asked. This one comes from my Discord and it comes from Red Enforcer, who asks the question, if you had a time machine, at what year would you time travel to? And he also asks a second question, do you have any pets? So I'll answer the second question first because it's easy. No, I don't have any pets. I used to have 3 cats, but sadly they are no longer here with us. As for the first question, if I had a time machine, what year would I time travel to? That's a really good question. For me, I would say probably 1066. I would love to be able to witness the Battle of Hastings actually happening. Because for us guys in the UK, especially in England and Britain, 1066 was such a crucial changing point in our history. We went from Anglo-Saxons ruling England and the kingdoms inside of it, to the Normans or the French coming over from Francia and literally just copying the Vikings and just taking the land. So yeah, if I had a time machine, what time would I travel back to, or what year I'd travel back to? Definitely 1066. I mean, I would love to see the Battle of Hastings in person, see what actually happened with Harold II, because, there's still some controversy to this day as to whether he did get killed by an arrow to the eye, or whether it was someone else and he was kind of misidentified. So yeah, 1066, Battle of Hastings. The next question comes from Wavy D, who says, congrats G, what would you do if you got $1 million? That's a really good question, man. Well, obviously I'd split it all up. So I'd give a portion to charity because I am a charitable person, it's part of my nature. I'd probably spend some of the money to buy a house on my own and pay off the mortgage. I'd pay the mortgage off of my parents as well for their house. And for the rest of it, I don't know, probably buy a car, upgrade my gaming setup, invest in the stock market or something. I mean, I hear Dogecoin is quite popular these days, so hey, you got to get that Doge, man. The next question again comes from Red Enforcer, but this time in the YouTube comments. And he says here, I may have been a recent new subscriber, but I love your content even for the short amount of time I found this channel. You really deserve this 3K. Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support in the comment section from you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. Much love, guys. Now for the question. Okay, here's the question time. Which is your favourite video game and why? Ooh, you guys are asking the hard questions now, aren't you? Which is my favourite video game? Honestly, that's really tough. I don't think I can answer that. I've got a lot of video games that I really love. I think probably I'm gonna have to say Black Ops. I know it might sound a bit anticlimactic to say so, but Call of Duty Black Ops is honestly my favourite COD game ever. And I think in terms of the game design, the amazing campaign and story, to the incredible fun and balanced multiplayer, and of course zombies. I mean, zombies in Black Ops was absolutely terrifying. So yeah, I'm probably going to say Black Ops. I had the most fun playing Black Ops. I think I put the most game time in Black Ops out of any game I've played. Although I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Origins might be close in terms of game time in those games. But we're talking about my favourite video game. Yeah, it's got to be Call of Duty Black Ops, baby. The next question comes from Ruben Hutz, who says here, good job, mate. Well, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for being awesome. And Ruben's question is, what is your favourite special force from around the world? So my favourite special force has got to be the SAS. You just can't beat the good old British Special Air Service. They are absolutely badass. They're definitely one of the best, if not the best in the world. And yeah, man, who dares wins. The next question comes from Mitch McDonald, and he actually asked 2 questions here. The first question is, what's your favourite battlefield and why? And the second question is, if BF6 fails, will it kill the franchise? So to answer the first question, what is my favourite battlefield and why? My favourite battlefield, without a doubt, and I don't even need to hesitate on this, it is definitely Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, for me, changed the FPS genre completely. This game came out in 2011, and, we got a huge upgrade, especially when it came to the Frostbite in terms of animations, graphics, textures, sound and audio, the large-scale maps, the gunplay, the map design, the way everything felt, the animations and everything. I mean, the campaign was awesome for Battlefield 3. I mean, I don't think it was as good as Bad Company 2, but it was still solid nonetheless. And of course we had the co-op mode in Battlefield 3, and that again was so fun, especially in that mission where, I think it was called Fire from the Sky, where you and a teammate can pilot a helicopter, you take out some targets and you basically complete the mission. You know, co-op mode like that, I'm hoping it comes back with Battlefield 6, because that would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, Battlefield 3 multiplayer, I mean, what a game, man. What an absolute game. The amount of hours and time I put into that was incredible. And of course, we can't forget about the amazing Battlefield 3 maps. I think I've already talked about the map design, but yeah, man, the maps all had their own different themes. You know, they were designed for nearly pretty much every single mode, and they worked well with every mode. Whether it be Caspian Border Conquest, or Damavan Peak Rush, or Noshar Canals TDM. You know, every mode worked on those Battlefield maps. Even though those Battlefield maps had kind of specific modes built for them, for some reason, I don't know if it was purposely designed or whether it was just pure luck. But yeah, Battlefield 3 maps are honestly some of the best maps you'll ever play on. As for your second question, if BF6 fails, will it kill the franchise? So, obviously Battlefield 5 wasn't great. You know, it was a PR disaster. In terms of sales, it was a sales disaster. I mean, the guy that literally said, if you don't like it, don't buy it, he got fired. So, I mean, that already doesn't look good for, you know, the developers and for EA themselves. But having said that though, you know, every once in a while you're going to get a developer that will make a game and it doesn't work. You know, it just doesn't fit, it was a mistake, or, you know, it didn't attract attention. People didn't like it. In a basket full of eggs, you're going to get at least one bad one. And if we imagine the franchise being the basket and the Battlefield games being the eggs, Battlefield 5, without a doubt, is the bad egg in that basket. But that doesn't mean we should automatically doubt DICE and think to ourselves, yeah, they can't make a good game, that's it, game over. Because, you know, these are the guys that made Bad Company 2. They made Battlefield 2. Battlefield 1942, the first one. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Heck, even Battlefield 1 was really good. So, you know, I have the belief that DICE will make a great game with Battlefield 6. However, if it does fail, is it going to kill the franchise? Probably not. I don't think it will kill the franchise, but it will definitely set the franchise back significantly. And I mean significantly. So yeah, DICE, if you are listening to this, you have to make a good game. You've got to. You cannot make this game flop like Battlefield 5. All you have to do is to have the graphics of the newer Battlefield games, the customization of Battlefield 4, and the modern setting and fun map design of Battlefield 3. Mix that all together and bam, Battlefield 6 is set to be a fantastic game. The next question comes from Quack, who asks, at what sub-mark would you do a face reveal? Well, Quack, what if I told you? I already did. The next question is from Revenge Control, who asks the question, are you going to be playing other games besides Call of Duty or Battlefield? And the answer to that is, maybe, probably, who knows. I've already covered some other games on my channel like Assassin's Creed Valhalla for a few videos, but in terms of other games, I mean, Among Us is still kind of popular, although it was more popular late last year if anything. And plus we have Halo Infinite coming out this year, which should be quite fun. I'm a big Halo fan, I've been enjoying it for many years, although Halo 5 was a bit of a letdown, without a doubt. But I did enjoy Halo 3 and Halo Reach back in the day, so who knows, I might be doing some Halo content on the channel as well. But yeah, in terms of other games, if I'm going to be playing other games or making videos on other games, probably not for the time being at least, because right now obviously I'm focused on Black Ops Cold War and also with Modern Warfare. But this year I want to switch that focus and move on to Battlefield 6, providing of course it's going to be a good game. So to answer that question, maybe, we'll see what happens. The next question comes from Christian Rogers, who says here, congrats man. Well, thank you so much mate. And his question is, does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes it does. If that makes me weird, then yeah, I'm weird and I'm proud. I enjoy pineapple on pizza. I know it's shocking, ain't it? People like pineapple on pizza, people like things that I don't like. So yeah, in my opinion, yes, pineapple does belong on pizza. The next question comes from VVVTTT, who asks the question, what are your favourite maps from Battlefield 3 and 4? That is a really good question. Starting off with Battlefield 3, pretty much all the maps. I can't really think of one bad one in that game. To think of some of my favourite ones off the top of my head though, for Battlefield 3 it has to be Caspian Border, Operation Firestorm, Operation Metro, Karg Island, Noshar Canals, Grand Bazaar, Strike at Karkand, Nebandon Flats, Zeba Tower, Dunya Fortress, Oh yeah, of course, Damavand Peak, how can I forget that? Damavand Peak was such a solid map, especially for Rush. Amazing map for the Rush mode. So yeah, those are some of my favourite Battlefield 3 maps off the top of my head. For Battlefield 4, definitely Siege of Shanghai, definitely Goldenwood Railway. I thought Lankang Dam was okay as well. We have Silk Road from the China Rising expansion, that was pretty cool. I really enjoy Propaganda, Operation Whiteout, Hangar 21 I think it was called, you know, the hangar map in the Final Stand expansion. Flood Zone was okay as well, was it called Flood Zone? I think it was called. Operation Locker, how can I forget Operation Locker? That was just Operation Metro but on steroids. And of course all of the maps in the Second Assault expansion, so that's Caspian Border 2014, Operation Firestorm 2014, Operation Metro 2014, and of course Gulf of Oman 2014. So there you are, there's some of my favourite Battlefield 3 and 4 maps. The next question is from Daniel MH, who also asks the question, planning on doing a face reveal? And like I said, Neo, what if I told you? I already did. Next question is from Ryan the Aviation Geek, who asks the question, what made you want to make the Loadout videos? And that's a really good question. So during my 2 years away from YouTube, you know, I spent a lot of time reflecting on myself and reflecting on life and what I wanted to achieve in this life. And you know, after about 2 years or so, I saw my friends who were growing on the YouTube scene, and it honestly made me want to kind of think to myself, do I want to come back to making YouTube videos again? And the answer to that was yes. You know, I wanted to express myself, express my creative side, and make content that not only I want to make, but I know a lot of people will want to find and they want to watch. But of course, with it being YouTube, the market is saturated as fuck. So I kept thinking to myself, what am I going to do to stand out from the crowd? Originally for Modern Warfare, I had planned to make a weapon guide series, so the Loadout videos weren't even going to happen. But about 3 months or so before Modern Warfare released, which was 25th of October I think it was, I made the decision to basically switch. I switched out and I said, you know what, we're going to put the weapon guide videos on hold for now, and let's just focus on making fun Loadout videos. So yeah, within the space of 3 months leading up to Modern Warfare's release, I got my head down, I came up with the idea of the graphics and the, you know, how everything would be laid out. And yeah, you know, it went from there. I uploaded the F&G Loadout video, the first video after 2 years, and you know, it slowly started gaining attraction. Then I did the Point Man one, which again also gained some attraction. But I think it was only until the 2020 Seals Loadout came out that my channel started taking off, I started getting more subscribers, the views started shooting up. And I think even now, the 2020 Seals Loadout is the most viewed video on my channel, which is absolutely insane. You know, I think it's at about 40,000 now, which is, you know, absolutely incredible how massively that's blown up for me. You know, and I'm absolutely grateful for it. I want to thank every single one of you guys for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, even sharing the video to your friends or your mates or whatever. You know, all of these little things, whilst it might not make a difference to you, so to speak, you know, because you probably think, oh, you know, a small thing, a small act to give a thumbs up on a video, you probably think it doesn't matter that much. But truth be told, whether it's a comment or a like or a subscribe or anything like that, or you just watching the video all the way through, it's those little things that make the difference for me and my channel. So no matter whether you guys think that the little things that you do for my channel means absolutely nothing, you are absolutely wrong, because every little thing that you guys do on my channel, it makes a massive difference on my end. And for that, I want to thank you all, and I appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. Moving on to the next question, which again is by Red Enforcer, who asks the question, if you were a teacher, which subject would you teach? That is an easy question for me to answer. The subject that I would teach if I was a teacher would be history. I absolutely love British history, I love English history, and all of that has fascinated me for so many years now. Whether it be the kings and queens of England, or the Second and First World War, the Industrial Revolution, the Wars of the Roses, the English Civil War, or even, as I mentioned earlier, the Battle of Hastings. You know, I'm just absolutely fascinated with British history, and I think it's incredible how far this little island just off the coast of mainland Europe has so much depth and rich culture and history. It's absolutely incredible. Next question once again comes from Red Enforcer, who asks the question, would you risk your life to save another? Yes, I probably would, especially if it was a family member, because, you know, family is everything. You know, I love my family, I love my friends, you know, I do anything for my parents, for my siblings. You know, if they were in trouble or they needed help, I'm always there. I always put them first and I put myself second. You know, that's just the kind of person I am. So yeah, I definitely would risk my life. I'd do it in a heartbeat. The next question comes from Saif, who asks the question, what is the most extreme thing you'll do for someone or something? The most extreme thing I'll probably do is jump out of a helicopter maybe, you know, skydive, something like that. I am absolutely terrified of heights, you know, even talking about skydiving, it's giving me vertigo. So yeah, I'm definitely not good with heights, but in terms of something extreme, yeah, I'd jump out of a helicopter and skydive or something like that, or parachute drop or anything like that really. The next question comes from Mr. Ghost, who asks a brilliant question here. Why did you want to become a YouTuber, and what is your motivation? So, why did I want to become a YouTuber? I mean, I don't even class myself as a YouTuber really, but, you know, I'm just a guy who makes videos that I enjoy, and I know that other people enjoy watching as well. But why did I want to make YouTube content? It's a long story. It goes back about 10 years ago now. And I think there's another question later on that someone asks about who is my inspiration when it comes to making YouTube content. So I'll probably talk about my inspiration when it comes to that question. But why did I want to be a YouTuber, or why did I want to make videos on YouTube? One, because I can express my creative side. You know, I've always had that creative mind, and I've always been imaginative with my, you know, ideas and whatnot. And to be able to kind of take what's in my head and put it down physically, or, you know, at least digitally on the computer, save it out as a PNG or JPEG, render the video out as an MP4, and then upload it to YouTube for everyone to watch. You know, that buzz of getting myself out there, expressing myself, and, you know, having people that can relate to me, people that enjoy my content, that enjoy my ideas. All of that is really why I enjoy doing YouTube and why I enjoy making content on YouTube. As for what is my motivation, I guess it comes down to the fact that I hope that one day this channel will take off. You know, if I hit 5,000, 10,000, maybe even 100,000, who knows, maybe even 1 million. As much as I'm a long way off from 1 million subscribers, it doesn't mean it's not possible. So the fact that I want to grow my content, grow my channel, and share with people my love for gaming, you know, all of this is what motivates me to get up out of bed, get on the computer, and make some incredibly cool and amazing fun content. The next question is again from Saif, and he asks, would you kill someone for someone or something? And the simple answer to this is only if it's in self-defense. You know, I'm not purposely just going to go out and kill someone because why not? You know, if it was my life on the line and it was either I die or someone dies and they're trying to kill me, then only then I believe is when you should be able to fight back and attack. Apart from that though, if it's just an exchange of words, it's better to just let it go over your head and ignore it and just move on. We got another question here from Saif as well, where he asks, what is your favourite console? Easy answer, Xbox 360. We have an interesting question from... we've got... sorry guys. We've got an interesting question here from I'm a goddamn onion mason.
Yeah, you're the expert in quiet.
I'm a goddamn onion mason.
I'm so sorry. The question is, will I be in the vid? Yes. Hopefully that answers your question. Oh god, I'm a goddamn onion mason also asks, if you could say one line that will be heard by everyone in the world, what would it be? Epstein didn't kill himself. No, I'm only joking, that's a good question. What if I could say one line that can be heard by everyone in the world, what would it be? Fuck skill-based matchmaking. There we go, job done. The next question is, do you have anything else aside from YouTube? Saif, I don't know what you quite mean by that. If you mean in terms of a day job, then yes, I do have a day job. Or if you're talking about like hobbies or anything else. Apart from gaming, if I get any spare time, you know, I like to reflect and focus on my faith and just life in general. I think it's good to kind of take it all in and just relax your mind a bit, so to speak. In terms of any other hobbies, I enjoy making electronic dance music in my spare time. I'm kind of learning how to create different house tracks, future house tracks, or even your basic generic slap house. I enjoy sports like cricket and football, although Liverpool haven't been doing well this season, so that kind of sucks. The next question from Saif is, no offence, but are you from another country? Not trying to be racist. I mean, there's nothing really racist about that, it's a question. I am from the United Kingdom, believe it or not. I know it might be a shocker to some despite my British accent, but yeah, I am from the UK. The next question is, how old are you? I am currently 23, but I'm going to be turning 24 next month. The next question is, what are your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking? I think I made that pretty obvious earlier. Fuck skill-based matchmaking. No, but in all seriousness, skill-based matchmaking in casual public online games, it's killing any fun. Any fun, it's killing it. Skill-based matchmaking should only be prominent in ranked play or in ranked modes. It should not be prominent in normal core modes. Ping and connection should be priority, but not only that though, I want to play against people of all different skill levels. That's what made playing Call of Duty so fun. I hop into a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, a Black Ops lobby, MW3, Black Ops 2 Ghosts, And it didn't matter who I was playing against. I was playing against people who were crap, players that were really good. It's that challenge of not knowing how good another person is that you're facing against. That is what makes playing Call of Duty games so fun. But with the introduction of this brand new skill-based matchmaking system that's even worse than Advanced Warfare skill-based matchmaking, it is absolutely sucking any sort of fun out of multiplayer. It is sucking it completely dry, drier than the Sahara. And the sad thing is, this matchmaking system isn't going to be going away anytime soon. So anyone that thinks this year's COD is not going to have skill-based matchmaking, you're a bigger fool than I am. Until Activision find another way of making a load of money, whatever matchmaking system or algorithm that Activision have put in their games, especially in their Call of Duty games, it is not going away anytime soon. And that is one big reason why later on this year I'm planning on switching to Battlefield 6. This next question wasn't something that was specifically asked for this Q&A video, but I know a lot of you guys have been asking this question. Are you going to be making a brand new updated Spetsnaz loadout for Modern Warfare and Warzone? And guys, I'm going to give you the answer straight. Yes, okay, you guys win. There will be a brand new Spetsnaz loadout video for Modern Warfare. It is coming, probably sometime next month. But yes, there will be an updated loadout with the AS file in it. And this last question is something that I've been asked quite a lot throughout my videos. And that is, are you JackFrags? Okay guys, so I think now is the time to finally reveal the truth. Am I JackFrags? Well, the answer is... So troops, that wraps up this 3000 subscriber Q&A video. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to this channel, whether you've been here since day one or whether you recently found my channel. I just want to say thank you for helping to make this idiot's dream a reality. And who knows, maybe I'll end up at 5,000, 10,000, heck maybe even 100,000 subscribers one day. The more support, the more thumbs up and the more exposure to my videos, all of that will hopefully get me there one day, inshallah. You guys are awesome, so stay awesome. Now, let's get on to the outro. If you did enjoy this video, then give the video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, then why haven't you? Hit subscribe right now and also click the bell notification icon next to it, so that way you're always notified as to when I make an upload. And of course make sure to follow me on Twitter at jordanxbrookes for all the latest on there. So until the next video, I thank you all for watching, stay true to me troops, and I'll see you in game.